What's up, YouTube? I am trying to record how I farm high runes in Diablo 2 Resurrected. You might be thinking, what? There's no trick to farming high runes. You just kill as much as you can as quickly as possible. And you would be... actually, you pretty much, it's pretty spot on. But recent update to the game makes it easier to farm those high runes and kill those monsters as quickly as ever, or quicker than ever. You can now search for games in the game client. In the lobby, like they've added the lobby feature to search the game list and to filter games by game name. So you can filter by a lot of things. I've been using game names specifically, but and actually I take that back. You can't filter by a lot. You can filter by name, and that might be it. I have been using it pretty successfully. You can see here I'm playing in a full game. This Warpike is not ethereal. You can see I've been making these games. So I made a game named IBailUMF01, I guess, when I made it. I'm on 08 now. And what I do is I make the game and then I kill Baal. And depending on how many people get in and keep rejoining the games, I'm usually doing it 3+ for sure. But I'm getting a lot of 5s, a lot of 7s in there. And I'm getting a lot of very high player count volume farming in on the way down. And it's been great for farming runes. I'll put some drops at the end of the video just to kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. But you can see we started with loading into the game. And again, this is number 8, I think, right, is what we saw. Yeah, we're on number 8. But I'll show you how I farm this. Now, it's only been about 2 minutes since the game started, I guess. And so what I want to do is I want to clear out some extra stuff here. Because I want to make it so that it's advantageous to play with me for the people that are joining the game, especially the guys that are joining the game quickly. So by giving them a couple of extra minutes, or a couple extra seconds really, to kill whatever it is that they have in mind to be killing, I can, make it so that it's easiest for them to just join my next game instead of trying to find a new one. And I have a feeling that a lot of these guys are searching the game list for magic find, right? You would get, if you looked up Baal, you would get my game. If you looked up MF, you would get my game. And so I've tried to give it, relevant search terms in the title, and so people can find it, and it tends to work. We're at 4:04 East Coast time. 4:04 p.m. East Coast time. I don't know if that's like a popular time for people to be playing. But this is typically how they fill up. And I'm starting the waves. It usually takes about 1 minute and 45 seconds from the start of the waves to killing Baal, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that area. So it gives these guys time, and you can see they're all here farming whatever it is they want to farm. We got people in most of the 85s, it looks like. We've got somebody in the cow level, somebody's popping chests in lower Karast, and this is just a typical split magic find game. Like you would have always had. Before the lobby feature was implemented, I was running around doing this in Discords. I was in forums, and I was on Discords, and I was trying to find these games by posting, looking for group. Outside of the game client. So they've consolidated that in a way that I don't have to jump around anymore. In fact, the best value for my time right now seems to be just making these games, and then people show up. So we can see wave 4 here, and it's been about a minute on waves so far, and we've got one more wave to go. Obviously there's not going to be drops every time, but I am getting significant experience, right? I'll if I sit down and do this for an hour, I can get a notch out of 96 out of the way. Hour and a half. And it takes longer and longer the further I level, but it's been pretty efficient so far, especially because I am killing Baal on high player counts, right? So it's kind of the dream. We're gonna jump in here, and my game has been going for a little under 5 minutes here. So I kill Baal now. I poke him with my javelins. Poke. There he goes. mana potion, cool, none of this is exciting, and then I just make the new game. No fanfare, no typing. Actually, chat's broken because that's always bugged and terrible still. But I make the new game, right? And by the time I load in, this guy, Mossy, shows up. And then, boom, there's another guy. And now I'm down in the Worldstone Keep already on Players 3. And more people might filter in, right? It takes me a minute to get down there. And so I go here. That's not an ethereal grade poleaxe. And then I can also, depending on the flow of players, like they're filling in. I don't have much to worry about. It's going to fill by the time I get down there, so I don't have to do anything ridiculous. Like to stall, I don't think. Nope. We are out of identify scrolls. Pick one up there. But yeah, I'll just kind of snipe the elites on the way down, snipe the volume on the way down, and then kill Bale. Kill Bale, kill the waves. We are, let's see, we're 6 minutes into recording this, and I am, again, I'm on P8 already, right? That filled up so quick. Chat's broken, so I can't see when people join and stuff, but here is some tips for this, right? Like I said, main thing, you put it in your game title. Just put what the plan is. If you're going to chaos, put I chaos UMF. If you're going to bail, put I bail UMF. And typically, I have not had too many people come in and not understand what that meant. Another way to help is you want to make it set up in your options so that people automatically get invited to your party when they join. Having the portraits is a great way for people to tell how many people are in the game and how many people have left the game quickly. So it's a great way to kind of keep the pub game organized. And again, it is a pub game, right? Like, you're gonna get the randos, but by and large, it has been incredibly fruitful. I will include some actual drops because I have a feeling by the time I finish this run, I'm not going to have found anything. But I will, I'll include a couple of just like drop highlights from doing these runs on my Amazon over the last week or so. But you know, it's Worldstone Keep is a level 85 area, right? Bale gives the most experience, so this is an incredibly lucrative run to be on, and being able to just replicate it over and over again has been difficult in the past. And you saw that there was like new and inventive ways of getting the first level 99 in Ladder Season 1. They had like a pretty cool way of like making multiple games and having a killer set up and having the Chaos Sanctuaries pre-mapped by kind of like an exploratory team. And, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see how easily single players or players who don't have a large group are able to keep up in the next ladder season with, I can't wait to play the next ladder season with the game search feature from the beginning of the season, especially just with the uptick in drops I've been getting. And it's not that I'm playing more later in the season, because I definitely hit the season hard. Definitely hit the season hard at the start, and I got decent drops, don't get me wrong, but I've been playing less and getting more drops, and it's because I'm only playing in players 5, 7, 8, 3 on a bad day, and then I just stand here and I poke these guys, and I poke them and I poke them and I poke them, and eventually they die, and maybe sometimes they drop stuff. Most of the time they don't. Sometimes they do, though. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna kill this Bale. Ooh, I'm gonna check this Grim Wand. Oh man, it's gonna be the good one too. No, okay, thank goodness. We'll go here, we'll start poking Bale. I'm gonna watch my hit points on this one. Came in a little bit low. Came in a little bit low on him. Being risky. Being risky. I'm not reaching. No reason to risk it. Boom. And then we've got some Vampire Bone gloves. Oh, I can't hold them. Let me get rid of this Grim Wand. What do we got? Boom. We got a pair of Drax, right? We got some 10-13 Drax. Pretty cool video. I'll put a couple of drop highlights after this. Thank you for watching. I hope that my explanation of how I use the game search feature to make games and join them to get a better farming experience has been helpful. If you'd like to see more like this, you can subscribe to the channel. leaving a like and a comment would really help more people see it. The more people that see it, the more people will be Magic Find running with us, and the more high runes we can all get. So thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Yeah, some days I feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised. Hey, on Monday, I got a gun raised, suicidal to a die until hump day. Then I go right back at it like an automatic. More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. I need a shrink, I'm gone, more time keeps passing. No watch, no thoughts at all, just a hat, new era. Rep my P's and those O's, need the Phillies with the orange and blacks. I feel home, from Citizens Bank back to Camden Yards. It's a tale of two cities, and trust we go hard. Trust we go hard, yes we go hard. You said we go hard, I said we go hard. Rockin' my Bob Cousy, stocking up on the loose. The lyrics come easy, but the life is a doozy. And yes, I'm choosy, and no, I won't settle, but I still take pop off over that kettle, cause I'm talking bigger picture. And yes, I'm gonna hit you with the... No shit, speak when necessary, no, I've never been a loudmouth. Introvert, but I insert a few wow-wows. No Nick Cannon, David Banner when I powwow. Hennessy, but hold the hip, I'm about to have a brown out. Clowns run around with the makeup on their face to that. I'm astringent, I've been this way. New balls, new beats, yeah, that's me all day. New cars, new freaks, no, you keep that, man. I'm a businessman and a businessman.